Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
All right, so start that squat leg kick. Squat leg kick. Squat side kick. Squat side kick. Good. Chest up. Look at me. Smile at me. Curse at me. Whatever you need to do. But look this way. Oh, I forgot to mute everybody.
I got it. Everybody should be, although we just heard a voice somehow.
Yeah.
Troublemaker voice.
Oh, that's Martha.
Wait a minute.
Is the timer counting down? I can't see it. Nope. Like.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness. Go on to exercise 2.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Deadlifts. Down and up. Actually, I'm going to keep it on. Down, up. I'm going to grab some dumbbells too. More weight.
Nice straight backs, right? Really make sure those backs are nice and straight.
Whew. My low back can feel the weed pulling from yesterday.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat superset 1. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
There we go. Side leg lift. Squat. Side leg lift. Good.
Same on this one. Make sure that your weight's back on your heels. You can wiggle your toes when you get down toward the bottom. Try to get a nice range. Oh, we got some nice high leg kicks in. Wow.
Keep those toes and knees forward.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Back to deadlift.
And Terry, can you go sideways just so they show, so you can see how much you're bending your knees? So on this one, Terry's not doing a straight leg deadlift. She's doing a little bit of bending her knees as she's coming down. It's going to work out the lower back a little bit more. So let those knees bend.
Squeeze those glutes.
Yes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat superset 1. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Like those squat side kicks. Good. And I'm resting the dumbbell on my thigh. That's slipping. You have dumbbells. Adding a little resistance.
Looking good. Susie Sawyer, look up for me. Look straight ahead.
3, 2.
There you go. Keep you from bending over too much when you're doing the squat. You want your weight back on your heels. And Susie Sawyer, now we're doing deadlifts. So just if you can see Terry's. There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat superset 1. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
A couple of you came in a little bit late. So Terry switching back and forth between two exercises really quickly. So it's going to squats with a side leg lift for exercise 1 and deadlifts for exercise 2. And you're gonna go through essentially 8 sets before the next switch over. Keeping the chest nice and high when you're doing the squats.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Back to deadlifts. Going right into them. There's another raspberry pulled out, Terry. And another raspberry pulled out. Another raspberry bush pulled out. Terry was doing yard work this weekend.
Stubborn long roots.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next is switch to next station.
Ooh.
There you
Rest
go.
for 1 minute.
Oh, bummer. All done with that one. Next one is going to be upper body. Got biceps and triceps. I'm going to grab medium weights. We're going to do biceps. We're going to lift up halfway, all the way. Halfway, all the way. And then for triceps, we're going to lean forward, straight arm, bend, down. Straight arm, bend, and down. So it's up, bend, straighten, and down. And don't swing your arms forward. Your arms should go no further than your hips when you come down. Up, bend, out, down. Let me grab a drink.
5,
Here we go.
4, 3,
Those biceps ready?
2, 1.
Next is superset 2. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Halfway up, all the way up. Halfway up, all the way up. Halfway, all the way. I might have to do 2 different weights for this one. Halfway, all the way. Halfway, all the way. Those abs tight.
Martha, let those weights drop down to the bottom. Let those arms straighten out more. There you go.
3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40
All
seconds.
right, triceps. Straight arms, lift them back, bend, straighten, down. Lift, bend, straighten, down. In the center. Really feel those triceps tightening up as you straighten those arms back there. Bend, straighten, down.
Okay, when you're doing this one, take your time get those arms nice and straight all the way back, elbows nice and high. Let them stop high. Let
5,
those elbows,
4,
and then when you're up high, bend the elbows back and then back up again. Yep, triceps.
Superset 2. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Halfway, all the way. Halfway, all the way. Halfway, all the way. Halfway, all the way.
Keep those elbows nice and tucked right by your sides. Not a little arm swing. Make sure your body's not swaying back and forth. It's all biceps.
Core is nice and tight. Don't let that body swing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Triceps. Up, bend, straighten, lower. Lift, bend, straighten, lower. Lift, bend, straighten, lower. That chest out.
Martha, bend over just a little bit more if you can. Yep. And when you bring those arms straight back, hold those elbows up high.
Oh,
There you go.
Repeat
There you
superset
go.
2. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Down, all the way up, down, halfway, all the way.
Keep your knees nice and loose.
You really want to squeeze that butt, keeping the abs nice and tight, so you're not moving the body or the shoulders. Pull those shoulder blades back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
All right, up and up. If you're more comfortable with your feet like this, you can keep them together. I tend to do a split stance when I do bent over things, just protecting the back. But if you're more comfortable here, do that. And really what you think, squeeze those shoulder blades together and back, chest out. Get those.
Remember, when you're swinging those arms back, when they're straight, those elbows are going to stay high. Don't let the elbows drop when you start to do the tricep.
4,
Really try to keep them up high.
1.
Repeat superset 2.
One more. I think.
Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
All the way. Halfway. All the way. Halfway. All the way.
oh boy.
Martha, Martha, careful swinging that body, okay?
Uh-huh.
Still.
A little different today.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Up, in, out, down, up, in, out, down. Keep those elbows in close.
All right, that's nice. Everybody's keeping the elbows nice and high. It looks good.
Two, 1.
Whew.
Next is switch to station.
All right, halfway
Rest
there.
for 1 minute.
Next one is a standing upward fly. So our hands are going to be out to the side, slightly behind our body. We're going to bring them forward, chin level, and tap them together, squeezing the chest. So here, working the shoulders and the chest, and immediately following that, we're going to go right into a alternating overhead press. Or we're going to start at the top and just lower, alternating shoulders on this one. So keep a light weight. I'd rather have you have good form and a light weight.
Oh, okay.
Martha, just to let you know, just for some reason, we can't mute you on your side. I have you muted on the thing, but we can hear what you're saying. So no swearing. Be careful with it.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next is superset 3. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
All right. Make sure you're not letting your shoulders come up. They want to keep those shoulders down, squeeze the chest and the front of the arms to get them up there. Slight bend in those elbows. Ooh, it's gonna be a long 8 sets for shoulders.
Everybody's looking good right now. Keep those arms nice and straight with just a slight bend in those elbows.
4,
Not working those biceps anymore.
Oh, biceps are getting worked
Exercise
anyway.
2 for 40 seconds.
Both hands up, lower down, up. Down. And actually, when you're pulling down, I want you to get the back working too. So kind of resist on the way down so you feel the back pulling that elbow into your rib cage. Think of more of a pull than a push on this one. Pull,
Oh, sorry.
pull. Pelvic tilt, butt tight, protect that back. Squeeze as you pull down. Squeeze down.
5, 1,
Repeat superset 3.
Right back to that first
Exercise
one.
1 for 40 seconds.
Up, down, up.
Looking good, everybody. Looking good for a Monday morning. Everybody's here. I love it. Keep those knees loose too. Nothing's locking in.
Oh yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Exercise 2 for 40
Up, wow. Pull down, lift, pull, lift.
Beryl, don't come down quite so low when you're bringing him down. You want
Yeah, we
Yeah,
want
let
them
that
all the way
low.
down. Elbow to the hip.
That's better. Yep. And you don't want to let your hands rotate down. You're gonna. That looks good. Nope, not that one. Just straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down.
1.
Oh,
Repeat superset 3. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
ooh, mama, gotta go lighter.
That's it. Stay in control. And it is perfectly okay on this one just to drop the weights if you have to.
Yeah, you want those shoulders to stay low. If you find yourself up here like this, go down to a lower weight. Ooh.
Nice control through everything.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Up over your head again.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Down, up. Keep that pelvic tilt. Your tendency is going to want to be to lean back to get those arms up. Keep those hips down. Pelvic tilt.
Beryl, those look good this time. That looks just what you're supposed to be doing with your shoulders and your elbows and your hands. No rotation there. Looks good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat superset 3.
All right,
Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
last one. It's good for me. I got my functional training in with painting and pulling yesterday. I think I did the shoulders and the back, and I'm feeling it today.
Joanne, palms facing up the whole time, okay? There you go.
Shoulders down.
And Beryl, drop them to your hips. Nope, nope, drop your hands to your hips. And then up high.
5,
Go down your hips. Yep, there you go.
2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Mama. Hold this on the way down.
And if you've dropped down to no weights, really feel the squeeze. Really focus on those muscles that you're contracting and extending, contracting, extended. Really focus on those and concentrate on those. You'll find that you can really work them out even without weights just fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Next is switch to next station.
All right,
Rest for 1 minute.
down to the mat. Gonna finish with some chest. I think chest. Oh no, no chest. We already did the chest. You can have a weight to put on your hips if you want, or a bridge. But our first exercise is going to be a jackknife. So jackknife, one leg bends, and one leg goes straight. Come back up, down, up. You can have your hands down underneath your tailbone if you have a bad back, or you can hold that chest, shoulders up off the ground the whole time. And the second one is a bridge with a heel tap. So we're going to hold that bridge up, just tap one heel out and the other heel out. Starting with that jackknife.
4, 3,
Legs up,
2,
hands underneath the tailbone or behind the head.
Next is superset 4. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
No rotation on this. And the focus is pushing that belly button down so that back stays flat on the ground. Good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
All right, get that up in that bridge. Heel tap out, keeping those hips up.
Drive those hips up high now. Push those hips up. Tap out the heel. The heel you want to tap right on the ground, not just kick out. Just going to reach out, tap your heel on the ground.
Think of that pelvic tilt, tucking that tailbone under.
So Beryl, can you reach out and tap your heel on the ground when you're extending that leg? Try to reach out, tap the heel on the ground.
Repeat superset 4. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Back to the first. And if you have your hands behind your head on this one, make sure you're not really pulling on your neck. Just fingertips back there.
Yeah, I like to do 2 fingertips right at the base of my skull, just like that. Then you can't pull your neck.
It's all core, trying to keep your shoulders up.
Want to make it a little more difficult, don't bring the legs all the way back up. Keep them at a 45-degree angle. That's optional.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oof.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Bridge it up, squeeze the glutes before you start tapping, and keep that squeeze just as tight the whole time you're tapping.
And this one, when you're extending that leg, that heel's going to tap on the ground when it's extended. So tap the heel on the ground when your leg's extended. Reach out and tap. Reach out, tap. Drive those hips up. Squeeze the glutes. Looking good. Oh, nice control, everybody.
3, 2, 1.
Repeat superset 4. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Good. I can see some of you. Lower part of the abs, nice and tight. I don't want those backs coming off the ground.
Yeah, it's all looking good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Bridge it up. When you're in the bridge, I don't want you to sacrifice your lower back and get up too high. You want the rib cage to be downward so you have that pelvic tilt.
Extend and tap, extend, tap.
I got my weight.
Nice control on the way back with that leg.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Repeat superset 4.
Almost there.
Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
So remember, this one's less of a bicycle. And one of the, you're starting up with your legs up high, one leg drop, one leg bends.
Upper body stays straight.
Again, be careful pulling on your neck. Make sure there's no pressure on your neck.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
All right, let's finish strong. Step it out. Squeeze those glutes, suck that belly in. Here we go, almost there.
I don't know. Everybody's making it look easy, Terry. They're doing great.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Supersets finished.
Nice job.
Woo. Nice job, ladies. Let's just pull those knees into the chest. Just do little circles. Loosen up that lower back. I know mine's feeling a little tight. And we're going to drop one leg down to the ground, stretch the other leg up to the ceiling. Just point and flex the toes. When you flex, you should feel a deeper stretch down the back of the leg. Now just relax the foot and gently pull that leg in and hold it there. Now you're going to hold your leg tight and you're going to push against your hands, creating some resistance in the leg, tighten up all the muscles. And then release it. You should be able to get a little bit further into that stretch. Let's cross that knee over the bottom leg. Push that knee out to the side. And we're just going to drop our legs over to the bottom leg side and keep pushing that knee out. So we're getting a spinal twist. At the same time, we're stretching all the way through the outside of that knee that's pointed to the ceiling. You can look away from that knee and focus on relaxing in those hips. Don't forget your deep breaths. And bring it back to the center. Straighten that leg out, switch to the other side. Bring that leg up in the air, just point and flex the toe to start. And just relax that leg and gently pull that leg a little closer to your chest. Just let it rest there, try to relax the muscle. We're going to create that resistance, so hold on tight with your arms, push that leg out, push against the hands, tighten everything up. And then release it. And bring that leg down to the knee, cross it over, push that knee out to the side. Whew. And then slowly drop it over to the opposite side. Oh, this side does not like this one. Tight, tight hip. Push that knee out. Give it a little support if you need to. All about the breathing here. And relaxing. Tell those muscles to relax. If you're holding on to some specific spot, just tell it to relax. Sometimes your muscles are like teenage kids. You gotta keep telling them, relax, relax. They'll get it eventually. And bring those knees back into the chest. You're gonna roll up to a sitting position. You're gonna flex those toes out in front of you. I want you to like scoot your butt back so it's right underneath you and you can sit up nice and tall. Hands over the head. And if you can't sit up tall right here, then I want your hands behind your back, just pushing yourself forward so that your back can be straight. If you can get it straight, then I want you to lean forward, trying not to drop the shoulders. Really stretching out the glutes and the hamstrings. Pull those toes back. And then release one hand down at a time. It might be at your shin, it might be at your knee, it might be at your toes. If it's at your toes, pull those toes back toward you. And then just gently bring that chin down to your chest. Feel a long stretch all the way from your tailbone, all the way up to your skull. And round that back. And let's roll it up. We're gonna clasp our hands together behind our back. Stick the chest out. Lift the hands away from your body, but lean back toward the mat. Place your hands on the mat and push your chest forward. Feel that stretch in the front of the shoulder and in the chest. Keep the shoulders down. Don't let the shoulders come up here. Push them back and down. Let's swing around to the front. You're gonna put one leg out to the side, bend the other foot in. The foot comes right to the inner thigh. Put your hand up to the side of the bent leg and stretch it up and over. Feel a stretch in the lats and the torso. If you're flexible, you can drop down onto your elbow. And let's lift it up. Go to the other side and behind the leg, stretch it up and over. Stretch should feel different on this side because you have that bent knee more in the hip. And you can bend that elbow down again, look up to the ceiling. Try not to let your shoulder come forward. Keep it open. And release it down, switch to the other side. Let's stretch out the other leg. Bend the knee in, put it right against the other thigh. Stretch the bent knee first, hand out, reach up. And bend it down if you can. Lift it up. Other way, hand to the thigh or hand to the back, behind the leg actually. And bend that elbow. Good hip stretch. Look up to the ceiling, open it up. There we go. You're gonna straighten those legs out in front. I'm gonna take the right leg, cross it over the left knee, and you're gonna hug that knee into your chest and turn to that right leg. Little spinal twist. Look back with your neck as well. And bring it back to the center. Cross the left leg over the top of the right leg. Pull that knee into your chest. And look behind you. Reach back with that hand. Bring it back to the front. Sitting up comfortably. You can cross your legs. Stretching out the neck a little bit. Hands right, elbows right on your knees. Drop the right ear to your shoulder. We're going to do a little assisted stretch. So take a couple of fingers, put it on top of your head, and just gently press that head down. And take the opposite hand to the floor and push into the floor. And then staying on that same side, just drop your chin down toward your armpit and press a little bit more on the back of your head. So you're stretching out the back of that neck and the trapezius muscles. So right up in here. Release the hand, just drop that chin down to the center. Hold it there, kind of shake it side to side. And lift it back up to the center. Going to the other side now, left ear, left shoulder. Bring those fingers up, gently press down. Bring the opposite hand to the mat, really push down on that shoulder. Like try to make this from your ear all the way down to your shoulder. Nice long stretch. And then gently turn that chin down toward the armpit. Fingertips move to the back of the head and press down. Again, you're pressing down on that opposite shoulder. Release that chin to the center. Shake it around a little bit again. And slowly lift it up. We're going to take our hands out in front, lift it up all the way over the head. And just side to side, wiggle up to the ceiling. Get rid of any more kinks that you might have in your back. Stretch as tall as you can. Press those arms back. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Nice work today, ladies. Happy Monday. Make sure you have everything tied down outside. Storms are coming.
I will unmute everybody.